Well, there's a lot of moving pieces on this one, and I think it's going to be really difficult to see what the outcome is going to be until the NATO counselors get together later today, or perhaps tomorrow. I believe they've called an extraordinary session to talk about possibly invoking Article 5 and talking about NATO involvement, because Turkey is a NATO country. So that sort of seems to be the most immediate outcome of this issue. But look, the Turks have been complaining to the Russians for a long time about Russian violation of their airspace, and they've been pretty vocal about the way in which they feel the Russians are attempting to sort of push them around. And so, no, it's unfortunately not a huge surprise that this happened. I, in the back of my mind, sort of felt as though it was something that was unfortunately a rather large possibility. Apparently the Turks did give the Russian plane warnings 10 times before they shot it down. And then, while it may have been shot down in Turkish airspace, as far as we know, it landed on Syrian land. The two pilots that ejected, well, they ran into a group of ethnic Turkmen who are slightly different from Turkish people, but are ethnically related, yet they're part of the Syrian opposition. And these ethnic Turkmen who are part of the Syrian opposition seem to have shot the pilots down while they were in the air and killed them. One of them, possibly two of them. So we've got a lot of different players on the ground here, and it's a situation that, if not handled properly, could turn very interesting and very ugly very quickly. I think most people are hopeful that that won't happen. You have the French President, François Hollande, in Washington today to talk with President Obama about building a grand coalition to fight the Islamic State in Syria, and then he's going to immediately turn around and fly to Russia to talk with President Vladimir Putin there. So it's going to be a very interesting couple of days while we're on Thanksgiving break to see exactly what's going to happen with Turkish involvement now, the French trying to put together a grand coalition, see exactly what's going to happen.